Welcome to today's video. In this clip, in just 6 minutes, I will explore with everyone the journey of reviving an old hand drill that seemed to have become scrap. This machine was forgotten in a corner of the garden and was broken in half. The outer shell was covered with dirt. The electric wire was broken, and many internal parts were seriously degraded. However, let's turn it back into a powerful and useful tool. Follow every step of the process of checking, repairing, replacing components, and renewing this entire drilling machine. First, ensure safety by wearing insulated gloves and using a suitable screwdriver to disassemble each part. Starting from the case lid, I carefully removed the screws holding the body together. When opened, you can immediately see that the electric motor is covered in dirt. The carbon brushes are almost worn out and the switch wire is loose. Cleaning the drill is an important first step. I removed each part to clean dust from the small slots of the engine and used a soft brush to clean tightly stuck dust. In particular, the engine shaft needs to be wiped with a specialized cleaning solution to remove old grease and rust. After a thorough cleaning, I placed each individual part on a clean cloth in preparation for inspection and repair. When I found this battery-powered drill in the corner of the garden, my first impression was that it was broken in half. The outside was covered with dirt, and there were traces of rust. The main power cord is broken, the drill head is stuck and cannot rotate. The plastic case is seriously scratched. At first glance, you would think this was a useless pile of junk, but I saw the potential within and decided to start restoring it. One of the most serious errors of this machine is that the power cord is broken and exposed to electricity. I cut off the damaged wire, then used wire strippers to expose the copper core inside. Next, I connected the new wire by twisting the copper core tightly and then using a soldering iron to solder it into place, ensuring a solid connection. Then I used heat shrink tubing to protect the electrical connections to avoid the risk of fire and explosion. When I tried pressing the switch, I discovered the switch was stuck and wouldn't return. After disassembling it, I decided to replace it with a new switch that matched the machine's specifications. The new switch makes turning on and off smoother and increases the durability of the machine. With the internal electrical components working properly, I focused on the external appearance of the drill. The plastic case was scratched. I used 502 glue to fix it. I used sandpaper to smooth the surface, removing the old peeling paint. I then choose the appropriate spray paint color and apply it evenly to the surface. Wait about 30 minutes for the paint to dry. The shell looks new and shiny. Next, I checked all the internal circuitry and replaced the drill's battery. The old solder point is oxidized or loose. I used a soldering iron to reinforce each joint. This is an important step to ensure that the current is transmitted stably when the machine is operating. Additionally, I used a power meter to check the motor coil, making sure the coil was not shorted. Finally, I reattached all the parts in the reverse order of removal. Don't forget to check and tighten the screws to ensure the body is firmly fixed. I plugged the device into the power source and pressed the test button. The training session went as smoothly and excitedly as the first day. From an old drill abandoned in the corner of the garden, we have turned it into a useful tool, ready to serve new projects. Repairs not only help save costs, but also contribute to protecting the environment by reusing old equipment. If you also have broken drills or tools, don't hesitate to try the repair steps above. Thank you for following. Click like and subscribe to the channel to watch more useful videos.